Hello everyone, my name is Elfa. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's speed build. I hope you're doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building in the world of Henford-on-Bagley, which is the world that came with the cottage living expansion pack. And today we're building like a combination between like traditional like classic English house, like English cottage, and also like a Tudor house. So it's going to be like a little combination between those two styles, and I actually wasn't sure why, but I just wanted to build here on this world, and I started looking up for some like inspiration on Pinterest, of course, as I always do, and I came with this idea to build using very specifically this window from Laundry Day that I think it's one of the most beautiful like medium wall height windows ever, and I've used that windows like a few times, I would say, but I don't know, I just feel like it's been a while since the last time I built using that window, and I decided just to kind of like build something just to make use of the window, if that makes any sense. But that's basically the inspiration for the build. And if you see that the lighting is a bit strange, that's because I set this on summer, but actually I built this first before I built the last 3 builds of mine. So the scheduling is a bit strange here, I do know that, but it actually was like autumn, so that's why the lighting is a bit different than it used to be. But I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know why, but I think because without reshade, the lighting in Henford-on-Bagley looks a bit, I don't know what to call this, but it's cold and kind of like bluish or greenish themes. I mean, that's how it usually is, but I just feel like it's bluish, like more bluish and more greenish. The tint is just way stronger in this world other than other worlds, and sometimes my reshade doesn't work correctly. So I mean, it worked, but it just doesn't look as nice as I expected. So I'm quite happy with how it looks like here, because sometimes when I do the editing, like cutting the footage and stuff, but I do notice that it's a bit too bluish or greenish, so I add some like kind of filter on my videos above the reshade that I had on my game. So that's why it's kind of like it corrected the lighting a bit, but not too much, so it just looks, I don't know, more natural, I would say. But I didn't have to do much work like that on this build. I'm so lucky to have that, because the lighting is just nice, and I think it has the perfect combination between kind of homey but like bright, but not too like blinding bright, if that makes sense. But on this build we have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, I believe. So I had this build, I'm not sure which one, but I think it might be my base game house build that I posted like, I don't know, like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks maybe. But someone actually commented, I'm not sure, either on my Instagram or here, that having the floor plan laid out like that doesn't make sense, because when you are on the office, you can see, or you will have so many uninvited guests coming over and walk past through the office, because the office is actually on the entryway, if that makes sense. But that is actually the case on this build, and in real life, yes, I 100% agree with you, but it's The Sims. It doesn't have to be realistic. I mean, if you'd like to have it super realistic, you do you. Everyone has their own way to tell the stories, but it just don't have to be too realistic. And it doesn't matter, because The Sims won't have that much issue with you know, the surrounding area become too busy or noisy or something like that. But I just want to tell you that, because someone, not just one person, but like a few people actually commented like that, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't mind at all if you have some feedbacks or kind of like suggestions, because it will help me grow. But just a little note on that, because on this build we have the interior as the office or like study space, if I may to call that. But I only use a few packs here, so let me break it down to you. Since I built this like weeks ago, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I use Cottage Living, I use Get Together, that's for the expansion packs. For the game packs, I believe I use the Werewolves game pack. And for the stuff pack, I'm pretty sure I use Laundry Day, and the last one is the kit, which I use the what is the kit? Oh, Country Kitchen kit. So those are the packs that I use. I know it's still a lot of packs, being this build supposed to be more like limited packs build, but I think it's alright. I mean, those packs kind of work together really well, and I feel like they're all beautiful, especially Cottage Living and Laundry Day and Werewolves. I mean, Werewolves has this kind of like grungy aesthetic to it that I kind of want in a cottage, especially this one. I mean, I'm going to call this like a holiday cottage because I'm not sure if it's okay, but I'm just going to call it that because I feel like it's a nice place to, you know, like spend your winter time, or like basically like spend some days here just to like relax a bit and to, I don't know, I'm a city person and sometimes I kind of need something like this, but I don't want to live in this place because it's, I don't know, it's too traditional and I need the busy, I don't know, environment, I think. But sometimes I just need something like this to kind of slow down the pace a bit. And that's basically what I thought when I was building this. So it's going to be like a, I don't know if I can call this a rental, because I don't think it's the correct term, but it's more like it's more like a second residential. So it's not like your main house, something like that. But that's the idea for this build. And we have the kitchen here, and I decided to go with double sinks because I just want the sinks to be placed correctly, like in the center of the window, but it's just not gonna happen because I did put the like two singular windows, so it's going to be like a two windows, but they both are in like half tiles, so we can't do that. And I decided just to put two sinks because it's totally fine. And sometimes I love having like larger sinks. I mean, it makes the activity of doing the dishes like better because you have more space to work with. And as I mentioned earlier, that this is going to be a 2-bedroom 1-bathroom house, and we have the parents' bedroom decorated, and this is the kids' bedroom, and I love the kids' bedroom so much. I think it looks kind of cozy, yet I don't know, like fun in a way that it's not too fun like for the kids, like very updated for the kids, but it still has this touch of the parents who run the house. And I did use this bed from Werewolves, and I'm pretty sure I only have used it once, and I think it's beautiful for this build because it kind of complements the aesthetic that I wanted. And I know the kids' bedroom looks a bit busy with some like, I don't know, murals. It's not mural, but like wall decals, I would say that. And we have full wallpapers, like full parent wallpapers, but I think it looks really nice for the kids. And that's basically the interior, and we're doing the exterior here. This is a small lot, a 30 by 20 lot, I'm pretty sure. And I kind of regret doing this lot because sometimes I just need bigger lots, like slightly bigger, maybe like 30 by 30 is nice for me. Maybe 40 by 30, but 40 by 30 is sometimes a bit too big. But this lot is just, basically I need a bit more space to work for the backyard because it's more wide than length, and you don't have much backyard space, so it's going to be like a very long and skinny one. And I decided just to put some like what is that called, this thing, oh my god, the crop plant thing, I'm not sure what to call that. We have the outdoor picnic bench thing. We have an easel for the like activity. We have the chess table, we have the telescope, we have the planters thing, we have a bike which is really nice, and it's a base game bike. So I think it's a nice addition for this build, and that's basically it. I know the landscaping should be not like this because it's just too skinny and it needs more wide, but that's just how it's going to be because we just don't have that much space. So I think that's it. We just have to finishing up the backyard, like the landscaping and terrain paints thing, and the front yard, and we'll be heading on to the screenshot in just a little bit. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is elfathiera, or you can find under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link on the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi blog post. It'll have two different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is a trade files link from Simfashare. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you find this video inspiring and the build useful to your game. And if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for being here and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!